Credit is the ability of a customer to obtain goods or services before payment will be made in the future. Credit is the trust which allows one party to provide money or resources to another party, wherein the second party does not reimburse the first party immediately but promises either to pay or return those resources at a later date. There are two participants of credit, the debtor and the creditor. A debtor is a legal entity that owes a debt to another entity. The entity may be an individual, a firm, a government, a company, or other legal person. A creditor or lender is a party that has a claim on the services of a second party. It is a person or institution to whom money is owed. The elements of credit are trust or faith, maturity date, credit risk. Trust or faith. Trust is fundamental to credit markets. Lenders must believe they will get their money back. The lender must put his trust on the borrower, while the borrower must prove his trustworthiness. Maturity date. Loan maturity date refers to the date on which a borrower's final loan payment is due. This is the date upon which the loan expires. It is also the date of final collection. The borrower is expected to pay back the loan on or before the maturity date. Credit risk. A credit risk is a risk of default on a debt that may arise from a borrower failing to make required payments. It is the possibility of a loss resulting from a borrower's failure to repay a loan or meet contractual obligations. Traditionally, it refers to the risk that a lender may not receive the owed principal and interest, but will also include losses due to the disruption in cash flows and increased collection costs. The users of credit are consumers, businessmen, and the government. Consumers borrow money mainly to purchase life essential goods and services. Businessmen mainly borrow money for capital for their business ventures. Many governments lack sufficient funds and borrow from banks or from highly industrialized nations. The borrowed funds are used for social projects of the country. The World Bank, International Monetary Fund, and the Asian Development Bank are banks that offer loans to countries for economic development.